we go. Mute for the intro. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to NSC. It has been a very, very long summer vacation, but we're finally back here at Vitality Obstacle Fitness. I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside Ryan Stratus. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Hello, how's it going? You say a long time, but it was only 2 months. We were just at the Youth Championship. Now we're back in action here for Season 5, the Pro League here at...
We haven't seen these pro athletes in a long time. We've got Jackson Erdos, our defending champion. He'll be here today. Yep. But like you said, Strat, we've got some youth athletes ready to step up and go from the youth championship now to the pro season.
Oh, man.
Riley Hunt, Gavin Shields, those two will be competing here today, along with a few others from the youth division. So going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's exciting to see these young athletes break into the big leagues here. It's going to be a fun, challenging course for them here at Vitality, a bastion of athletes up here, a facility that's produced many strong athletes in the ninja community, and Noah Munir being one of the course designers out here. See what they come up with. Here's a look at the prelim round scoring. We've got a bit of a change, how things will go through this year. So 2 courses being run, the hybrid and the speed. Got to get through the hybrid first to see who moves on into that speed round. So they'll slowly whittle away at the number of athletes. We've got about 130 out here to get through the open before moving on into the speed later this evening. So we're moments away, folks, from getting things going. Well, you'll see the course slowly but surely as the athletes get through the obstacles one at a time. We've got 8 for the female division, 9 on the open division. The course resetters are up in the rafters, standing by. Crowd gets...
All right, Bell, make sure you're live on the scoring app, and we're ready when you are.
Crowd gets the cue for things to get underway. We are set here in the booth. And first one up, Dylan, John Morrison, Ilvonen, swinging through the special delivery. Got to go through the window here. Up and over the block, not knocking it over. He's A-OK. Dylan, obstacle, ultimate obstacles. Way up and over. The lean back cat grab, got to go over the top.
It's so funny, Strat. There's so much tension in the gym before starting, and everyone's talking. There's so much excitement. As soon as the first runner, the tension is so high right now.
I know.
This gym is so silent. Everyone excited to see this first runner.
find the hand holds. Not quite able to get it on the way back up. Got to be able to pop his way back up to the top there. As that board leans back and locks in, there is a little bowl that drops down and a little cannonball they have to hold on to. The feet are okay on the climb over side.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how these athletes attack this section here and get up and over this board as the day progresses.
There you go, cat grab, climb your way up.
Yeah, a lot of time here. Got to get up that board. His shoes just slipping a little bit there.
Find the grip here for the turnaround.
Yeah, the shoe strat. You can really see.
Yeah. 180 is a bit tough. Plywood, and depending on the type of rubber that you utilize on the bottom of your shoes, will provide a little more traction or not so much. So third try here for Dylan. This is a pretty lengthy obstacle. Early on in the course, it requires a good amount of energy to get through. These retries really start to add. Dylan not giving up here. Try to get through this lean back. It has to be locked in.
And you could see
Climb
the
it up
shoes.
Here. Yeah, you're right. They start slipping immediately as he starts to try to. Went a little too low. Couldn't quite get the leverage there. So nice try, Dylan. First runner, always a intimidating spot, especially early in the morning. Long day ahead. Madeline Rees, ready to go, coming out of Canada, the Canadian Ninja League Mature Kids Champion from 2023. 7 years of experience. Swing our way through the window. Working our way up. I'm trying to find reach here. Wants to get a little higher. Gets the turnaround. Bars on the side are okay to step through on, but it cannot be utilized. Lean back, climb back up. Squat down here is going to cause that leverage. Back up, and we're going pretty high up here, utilizing that little toe position. Kicking off the board here should get her towards that platform. Wants to make sure we get this all the way through. We get a clean dismount. There we go. Madeline moving on. Gotta do a little roundabout here. I gotta go weave, bob and weave. Missed dismount a little bit there. Gotta be on that blue block there at the end. The tricky part is the fact that you have to dodge those pillars. Mess up the swing technique, but we're able to get through on our second attempt. 3 minutes, all the time they have to work with. And here at the key lock hang, we got a good move. Able to save it off with just one hand.
Ooh. Really off angle there on the swing.
We're going to try again. P-Tech. Bit tricky. One again. So you'll have to grab and twist it. It looks like that's the tricky part to it. It's more of a lock it into place. I'm making it through. Handful more obstacles there. Owen Hahn standing by. Owen coming out of the Aspire Ninjas Melton Gym. We're back in 2020. Coach Matt the Bat. Good handful of athletes coming out there from Canada. Swinging our way through the window. Owen also one of the hosts of the Bunny and Frog Ninja podcast, Ninja Talk. It's fun to see the various talk shows and podcasts that are out there. Working our way down. Lean back, trying to make quick work of this lengthy obstacle. That cereal bowl a little high up and hold on tight. A little bit of a drop to it. Kicks out and we're through. Left, a little to the right. Going to try to arch through, but the backswing's going to be a little tough here. Ping off these bars. And he's got to go to the furthest point. That's what makes this one really tough from a slow approach. He has got to go to that raised Norbert's dismount platform, not the blue lower portion. We're going to try to go at it a little quicker here. You can see the change of angle and off to the side just a little bit. Owen got one last chance. Want to push really hard off of the start platform, but then you risk pinging off of these pillars as you work your way through. Oh, he's going to fight for it. He's got to go like you're in the matrix here. And the kick forward's not quite there. Owen not able to get the dismount locked in. Don't see too many obstacles like that. Zip line dismounts are pretty common, but having obstacles that you have to maneuver around on the zip line are not. Mackenzie. Mackenzie McCandless ready to go, swinging through. Another athlete coming out of Aspire of Canada. 5 years of experience. Colorado Ninja League champ for the 2024 season. So plays flag football. Making our way around the cat grab. Got to lean back, lock it in.
No, for the starting line, just so you know, I have actually
Locked in, you want to get that height a little higher up. There is that toe hold there for the foot. Give a little more traction. Dropping down. Almost tries to link the dismount. Almost had it. Little hang up here with one of the lines, so the reset time is going to be adjusted. That's okay. Give him a will be reflected. Try to make sure everything is set. Extra time took will be adjusted. Generally, obstacles need to be reset within that 10-second time period, but hiccups happen. We'll be adjusted as we go. Mackenzie, second attempt. Made the grab. Okay the first time. Just trying to link things. Dismount, see how we adjust. In the move here, it's a big drop down. Arms open up a bit, but we're okay. Swing on down, get the dismount through. Mackenzie moving on. Now the out and around, zip line down. Look out. Time that landing. Not quite there. We're going to have to reset and try again. Pushing through, off to the side on the corner. Not quite there. One last chance for Mackenzie. Bob and weave, kicking back. Gets the landing that time. Just a few seconds to go before moving on to the key tech. See. Going up a little higher here. Oh, look out. You can see it's one that you have to twist in the mid-air. Get that obstacle to hang on like a cane. We'll do it for Mackenzie. See the obstacle team getting up rafters, making sure everything's moving smoothly. They're looking at it, making sure we're good. Getting ready for our next athlete coming up, Mathys Laflamme. Coming out of the MST Fitness. Started competing back when he was only 7 years old. 15 now. Quite journey on the run right now. Top of the catback. Lean back with it, lock it in. More swing should do it. Gonna kick off the wall. Need be not quite a good controlled landing there. Too much on the side. May as well kick off the wall. Second place at the WNL Adult Young Male category. And looking for the dismount now. One more back. There's the kick off the wall. We're secure on that one. Now the zip line. Let's see, can we get this weave? Bob and weave figured out. It's going to be tough here. The fact that it's a smaller dismount platform a little further away increases its difficulty quite a lot. And the fact that they've got to go around these pillars. Frustrating kind of obstacle. You have to have that finesse and that power. See, just kind of getting hung up there. Trying to fight through it. Next try is his last attempt. Third and final try. Going slow and then going for a big power move here at the end is going to ping off that first bar. He is not giving up. But as we work towards it, not quite there. Tough obstacle. Kind of a frustrating one to go out on. Going smooth through down the line, but then that powerful dismount, not easy to make. Up next, Ole Janek. Now the Ninja Hall Berlin. Competed in Ninja Warrior Germany. Also winner of the Super Ninja Russia. He is moving quick right now. Static reach. Hangs off to the side. We're A-OK. Can we figure out this roundabout? You can see as they try to go down, they get the back and forth figured out okay. But the fact that the zip line is going to send you kind of off axis, dismount's going to be tough. And more lined up here, but way off to the side. Not sure. Now this is a really experienced athlete, you know, competed in Ninja Warrior Germany, won the Russian event, but that one is not quite able to get figured out by such a seasoned athlete. Hate to see it. I think the distance on that one might just be a little over-tuned. I know it's early on in the day, but we'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the event. Ava Dombrowsky, one of our youth athletes, moving up into the pro division now. Ava working her way up. Out of Powder Springs, Georgia. Tyler Gillette, her coach. Many years as well. Handful of seasons on the youth NSC. Now, this is the one some of the coaches were worried about. The smaller athletes. Will this be enough weight? Have to lean back into this to really try to get it to lock in. Has to find that pivot point. You can see it start to rock up a little bit, but is she able to generate enough downward momentum? Now, it's tough when it's a weight-based obstacle. We try to have things designed in a way that all athletes will be able to get it to function properly. Lighter athletes do tend to have an advantage when it comes to their ability to hang and swing through obstacles, but obstacle like this, where leverage is required, it's going to have to drop down. Really trying to find the tough spot to be in. Wants to lean back a little bit more. Come on, get there. Not quite there. trying to find the leverage. Want the weight to be low. Oof, slip there. You can see the higher she is, it's not going to lean back as much. It has to lock in, or she's allowed to go to the. It's going to dismount. I'm ticking away. This is a frustrating one to start your pro career on. So tough break, Ava. I think that is. She's not giving up. Fortunate at the time there. Talking it through right now. I know that was something that was brought up during the rules. Is this an obstacle that weight will be a factor in? They named an athlete that said that they were a lighter athlete, but clearly we don't want that kind of result to take place, so things are going to be looked at and adjusted, and early on in the rotation here, a little bit of a breather. So stand by, folks. We try to address things and see where things go from here. Well, while we're taking a breather, folks, don't forget, now is probably your last chance to put together your Ninja Sport Championship fantasy team. Doing a fantasy draft, fantasy league this season. You are a Patreon supporter. Make sure you fill out your teams. Follow along, see who does the best throughout the season. But if you're a Patreon supporter, we appreciate y'all. Check it out. We are adjusting things out here. So we'll be standing by, folks. Boss man DeGangi heading on over to talk things through with the athletes.
he just got it with the additional plate on.
Who is Slager? Kaylee Hepburn. I want to see it though. I want to see it.
Yeah. Spence, can you do it again?
I mean, when he gets to the bottom, it needs to go
Okay.
with minimal effort. Still too low.
Okay. More? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's getting like choppy or whatever, and the people that I'm on the front, but like it's choppy.
Folks, we're back. A little update for you. Made some adjustments out there. The catback obstacle, a little extra weight to the base. So athletes will be rerun. And the zipline obstacle was modified as well. Found some inconsistencies with that. So we'll have some more reruns there also. And the first 8 runners go. And I think we are adjusting some things and giving it a fresh start. So we're almost ready, folks. Appreciate y'all's patience. We'll be back in just a bit. Hunter says hello, everyone. Hunter, our amazing, beautiful cameraman, says
All right,
hello.
everybody. So quick update here. Slow start to season 5. We had a light athlete test this obstacle. Unfortunately, Ava Dombrowsky, one of the lightest athletes out here today, unable to get the obstacle to maneuver, and so for that reason, we are going to restart here. It's not the intention of the obstacle for an athlete not to be able to move it. We did a weight test, but obviously Ava just a little bit lighter and unable to make it move, and that's not how. I'm not okay with that being the result. So we're going to get things reset here in a second. We are going to reset our run order here, and on the guys' side, the slider trolley, a ring has been added. Slider track proving to be inconsistent on its way down the track, and so we're going to reset things now with only a few runners having run before it becomes a problem for the next 135 athletes. So appreciate your patience.
One of our athletes here, I'm not sure we're hunting. The things out there on the floor, and we get going back to the action here soon. Thanks for everybody's patience. We are moments away from getting going. Nero over here rocking the hard hat. Hello, good sir.
Also, I'm
No. Rocking the headgear. Smart man, got a lot of trust, a lot of low-hanging objects up there from up top. Let's see, Mr. Munir. Safety first.
Go ahead and reset. Let's
You're certified. Here we go. I think we're ready. See who's up first. We rerun the course, fresh start. Hello, if you're new here, apologize. We're getting reset here. Had a couple obstacle malfunctions and issues out there on the floor, so we are adjusting and getting right back to the action. And we got, we'll get going here in a second. I see the, I see the emojis in the chat. Season 5. First time for everything, folks. First time for everything. There's the countdown in here. We go back to start. Some adjustments to the course have been made. Dylan John Morrison and Ilvonen out of Ultimate Obstacles. Working our way up to the rafters here. So we're going to go up and over. Feet on the side are okay to utilize. We're looking for the lean back here on the kickback. Get to the top. There's a little hold that drops down. And that toe hold will help a bit on the turnaround. We're going to static reach out to it. And from there, should be able to swing out for the dismount. Bit of a scary reach. He doesn't want to fall from up top. Hesitant to jump to it. It is a big drop. Hold on tight. There you go. Kick out. Get to that blue pad. Stick the landing. And we're moving on. 20 years old. 8 years of experience. Dylan. Got to bob and weave around the pillars here. Ring there to help with dismount as we swing on down. There we go. And now it's a big jump up and over. You have to utilize a hardcore maneuver called the Kong Vault. You launch off of your hands, off of the block, which he is opting not to try to utilize, trying to go all legs off the trampoline. Just going for a big plyo. You want to use the leverage. Launch over, but not able to get the height. Nice try, Dylan. Unable to get through with the Kong Vault to the barrel hang. Madeline Rees coming up now. Madeline coming out of Ontario, Canada. The Canadian Ninja League Mature Kids Champion from 2023. 13 years old as we get our grip locked in on the swing through the window. Onto the lean back. Top. And the hand holds around the side. Drop down. Lean back, climb back up. Lowering herself down a little bit. Hold on tight. You can see the drop down can be a bit jarring on the shoulders as we get the swing built up. Timing just right. Nice job, Madeline. Now the out and around. Dodge those pillars. Slow down the zip line progress a little bit. Ring was added to assist with dismount. On for the key lock hang. The key tech. Not quite the key lock hang. More of the circuit board type of obstacle, but this one, the key is balancing and you have to twist it. Oh, and lock it into place. Not quite able to get it figured out. Nice try from Madeline. She's all right. Next, we got Owen Hahn. Owen climbing back into action, coming out of the Aspire Ninja location. Aspire Ninjas Milton. One of the hosts of the Ninja Talk podcast, Bunny and Frog podcast. Owen dropping down. Locking in the turnaround here. Our quick little adjustment with the hand, but we're okay. Get the dismount down. We are good. Swinging around the two pillars, looking for the dismount down. It's four-time top 10 finisher of the Canadian National Finals. Gets the bear hug on the overhead pillar. No problem. First try for Owen. Now we got a little bit of a techie line here on the ring swing. Deja vu style. Gets the ring hooked, but unable to maintain his grip. Familiar with the Deja vu style obstacle, that was one utilized on American Ninja Warrior with a bar attached to a line. You swing through, and we're able to figure it out here. And the turnaround. It's got One more. Oh, no. See, as that ring gets put on the upper hook, that will release a nunchuck that drops down behind them. One last chance for Owen. Try to figure this out. And in, uses that tension. You can see the nunchuck drop down. Can we get the swing out to it? Turning around. Not quite able to get it. A little further into the course. Nice job, Owen. Mackenzie McCandless ready to go. Out of Aspire as well. 5 years of experience. Plays a little flag football on the side. We are getting that swing built up for the shoot through on the window. Keeps the ball up. We're A-OK. 5 years of experience. 15 years old. Matt the Bat, one of her coaches. Also enjoys coaching Ninja at her gym. And the timing here, get the lean back figured out as we get the climb back up top. Competed at the Canadian Ninja League. The 2024 Teen Female Champ. Made it to stage 3. In the 2025 season of the WNL Championship. And the out and around, dodge those pillars, find that ring for the dismount down. Kenzie moving on over to the ring, the key hang tech. Let's see what we got. Keys and rings. Do a quick twist. Brace for the drop. Nice job. Don't let that backswing peel you off. On to the next ring. Do it again. Come on, Mackenzie. Get on out of there, and we're clear. Crowd comes alive. Mackenzie going to chalk up a little bit. Got about 1 minute and 10 seconds on to the A-frames. A little bit of a U-turn obstacle. We have to get it around the pivot point. Bit of a tricky up kick. See, she's trying to utilize more of the sideways motion. But you want to get up and turn around before moving on. Mac on the attack. Swing back here on the A-frames. Twisting around, not quite. You can see as she gets to the apex of her swing, the momentum will drop her back down. Kicking forwards and almost falling off the side entirely. We got 15 seconds left. Try to chalk up a little bit more to figure this one out. This is a weird one. And the time just not quite there. I'm sure she'll want to try to take that one on again in redemption time. Furthest so far. Nice job, Mackenzie. Mathys Laflamme ready to go. Coming out of MST Fitness. Swinging through the window and heading on up now for the cat grab. Mathys, 15 years old, 7 years of experience. Big fan of these hybrid style courses. In a lot of different leagues. Finding the timing here on the backswing. Around the zip line pillars we go. A little more swing for the dismount down. Kong up and over. Quick little bazooka grab. No problem there for Mathys. Right away into the ring. Deja vu. See that nunchuck dropping down. He's going to try to line up that swing. Hips. Circular swing. It's going to be tough to try to dial this back. Can we get it in the first attempt? Not quite. Is big toss across. Try number 2. Back gets that one dialed in once again. No problem for Mathys on the deja vu maneuver. Ooh, thought about going for a swing into it.
Yeah, this is a technical move, and the ring is low, so it sort of tries to force you into that lâché to the nunchuck. But it is a big power move. Otherwise, you're going to have to try the boot scoot method. Really like that first movement.
That's cool technique, but then the turnaround and to get your swing straightened out, very taxing. And you're trying to build up momentum, and you can see the hook just shoots the ring off to the side, and that's going to do it for him. Mathys, let's try. See anybody figure that one out? All the way from the Ninja Hall, Berlin, Ole Janek, ready to go. 7 years of experience, 23 years old. Shoot on through the window. Finalist on Ninja Warrior Germany. And won the entire competition out of the Super Ninja Russia event. Good reach across, falling on down. Static reach, no need for a big jump out. And swing on through, find the timing here for the dismount down. On for the Kong, up to the top of the bear hug. Easy maneuver there, nice work. Try to get this hooked up, figures that out. Now can we get that nunchuck? Trying to straighten out that swing. One for the move here, dropping down, falling back. A lot of swing. It's a solid grab, and we're going to go ahead and get him on through. Nicely done. You can see how much power that took. Had to stay in that cannonball position that really exerts a lot on the core. Just a little over halfway on time, moving on into the long cliffhanger line. Big moves. You can see how big some of those reaches are.
Yeah, it's a big pull here. Huge move across.
Good drop down. Some of these monstro holds as he's starting to eye that dismount. Ole looking real strong here as we get facing the tire run. 3 tires that run across, 2 that spin. 1 tire to hang on to overhead. Missed the angle there. We're going to have to try again. We've got pinged his shin a little bit somewhere up there. Hopefully he's okay. Number 2. Hold on tight, going around the wheel grab. Gets the dismount down, nice work. Into the bow ties, the throw ties. Got to use just the sides. Grabs onto that fidget spinner, not quite there, and he had 1 more bow tie to go, but Ole is running out of time. Incredible job, though. Checking that shin some more. Hopefully he's okay. Banged up out there. are moving on. And now Ava Dombrowsky ready to go again. Ava at the start line waiting for the countdown, and here we go. Going to get that swing built up with shoot through the window. I mean, on up and over. Working our way down. Lean back. Get this locked in. Go right back up to the top. Gonna find that reach. Still has to make a pretty big jump. Yeah, but one of the younger athletes coming out of the youth NSC. It's the drop down, controls the landing, and moving on. Through the zip line pillars. Now on to this really technical obstacle. Key tech. Key rings. He's going to try to twist in midair to lock it in. Look out! Run on through. Hangs there, balances. Be able to jump and twist and hold on for the impact on the way down. Nicely done. Most through. We got one more to lock in. And gets the dismount down. Ava moving on into the A-frames. Must lock these in on the turnaround. Find the rhythm to get the turn fully. Swing back. Now you got to go backwards into a coffin toss. Trying to do that. Repeat that process one more time. Swinging through, grip starting to get worn down as the turn takes away the grip. One last chance, 30 seconds to go. It's turn around and the turn through on the reverse catch. One more chance to get through it with the time remaining, only about 10 seconds. It's the turn, but can we get through it in time? So close, Ava. Great fight out there. Furthest so far for the women's division. Get this caught back up, folks. On now. Brady ready to go. Brady Fournier ready to go, coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Been working on his guitar skills, likes bands like the Foo Fighters and Queens of Stone Age. Foo Fighters, one of my favorite bands. Seen them play once or twice live. Brady working his way up to the top. Scooting his way through, trying to make quick work of these first few obstacles. trains here at Vitality, so familiar with the environment, not the layout of the course. Those obstacles try to be hidden from the athletes as they get developed and made, and Brady getting through quickly. Kong vault up and over, gets that quick overhead grab. Right away in the 2. Out and around, hold on tight, drops off, feet dip down, not able to maintain the grip. Number 2 here on the ring deja vu. That nunchuck dropped down. Now what's the way to grab? He's trying to get the swing lined up. He dropping down a little off axis. Third and final try. Retry system. Try to get him through this. But the ball forwards, it's a shallow hook. So you have to be careful the amount of swing you have after you catch it on the deja vu turnaround. That'll do it for Brady. A lot of athletes coming down from Canada for this one. Louis-Felix Primeau coming out of Canada, the Multi-Zone Ninja Gym. 21 years old, 4 years of experience. Hoping to open his own gym one day. Studying kinesiology currently. Top 10 in the pro Canadian leagues. Make a name for himself here in the NSC. Is the head coach out there at Multi-Zone. A lot of eyes on him, I'm sure, from his gym in support. Looking for that quick dismount, potentially going to kick off that wall. Be out and around, dodge those pillars. And the Kong vault up and over. Whoop, the leapfrog action, nice job. Deja vu. Okay, goes for a switch around. Keeping the swing straight. Really good technique, utilizing more of the out and around move. Okay, I think we're good. Quick adjustment there. And the sideways dismount, excellent job.
Careful, Bell, you're in Hunter's.
Chalking up a bit. For this chalk, or the last chance to really chalk up when you're out here on these cliff lines. Big pull.
Yeah, this is a monster pull here.
That's about as big of a pull as you see on the old version of the Ultimate Cliffhanger. Oh, reach here. Not quite. Hands are on top, but not able to get the full pull through. One last chance. Louis, want to get a little more swing into it. He's going for a really big static pull. He's not quite swinging into it much. Back on the platform, he can rest, he can shake out, we're good. Only got about 20 seconds. Big pull. The timing, though, just off. Not quite there. Nice try, Louis-Felix. Got there quick. Not quite able to get through the cliff line. Olivia Eramo. Olivia swinging through right now. Coming out of surge. Ninja Hopkinton. Window. Heading on over. The can't grab, turn around. She's a big fan of grip and strength type obstacles. 5 years of experience in the competitive leagues for the climb up and over. UNAA World Finals there 5 times, and the WNL Worlds 3 times. Lean back a little bit, get the timing just right. And looking for the jump. Test the grip a little bit on the drop down. And timing, the landing just right. Olivia moving on. Out and around, dodge those pillars, looking for the dismount coming up. A couple of these obstacles just tricky enough to slow you down, make you think twice about your approach, and not going to get the ring. Key lock in, going to have to try again. It's a quick twist. Want to jump, get that key, which turns into a cane. Locked in quickly. Third and final try for Olivia. Quick twist, dropping in, get on to that next ring, get out of there. You can see it's a flat ledge, not much purchase. Ooh, and it drops down as soon as she transfers onto the ring. Straighten out here. We got one more key to drop down onto. Steady that swing. Okay, we're good. We get the landing, but just drop beyond the platform. That is a start of the next obstacle, so that will count as a fall. Your chance to catch your breath a little bit. Try to figure out this A-frame in a short amount of time. Needs that turnaround. Not quite there, and you can see the momentum is a challenge on the A-frame. Great run, though, not giving up. Olivia Eramo. Up now, Wes Federico coming out of Strive, Ninja Fitness. 15 years old, 7 years of experience. Ninja back when he was just in the 2nd grade. In his favorite sport. Since also plays soccer. Try to use those soccer skills out there as we run our way up that wall. Fancy footwork and a quick dismount down. Nice job, Wes. Anytime you can get those dismounts figured out quickly, save you some extra time on the backswings. Wes knows time is of the essence here as we are making quick work. An insane pace to this point. Goes for the quick turnaround. Boot scoot maneuver. Not quite able to get it lined up on this first attempt. Drop back. Try again. attempt. He attacked this course with a lot of energy sub-minute to this point. Knows the cutoff is going to be tight. Yeah, it's the boot scoop maneuver again, but not quite lined up for it. Wants to get a little bit more swing here. Might static it. Not quite there. Drop down. Makes that reach really tough. Wes has one last try. Figure it out. Goes for the boot scoot maneuver a third time, but not quite able to get there. Valiant effort, Wes. Gets him into third place right now. Grayson Roukous. Up right now, Grayson. Ready to go through the window. I talked to him for a little bit before things kicked off. He liked the way the course looked. Really wants to get to that Kong vault to bear grab on the overhead pillar. Shimmying down, lean back a bit. Ooh, hold on tight. Get the dismount down. He's running his way over on to out and about. Kick through. 6 years of experience. Trains up there with Lucas Reale and Matt D'Amico out of Ascend. Here's that Kong vault he was excited for. Gets it in one. And on to the Deja Vu with that boot scoot method. Not quite there. An aggressive drop if you don't get on your first try. Wander over for a little chalk. Second place in the 2024 Youth NSC. Now old enough to be in the big leagues here. Not gonna get it there. Hard ball. Looks like the back might have got tweaked a bit. Might be feeling it a little bit, but he's shaking it off. Fighting for it. Got a lot of heart out there. Roukous family. Always putting in the work, super supportive out there in the community. One last try. Going for the scoot method. Nope, Deja Vu method. Okay. Ring locked in. Try to get this ring off the hook. Ooh, but we're a little off axis. He's to dial it back in to get to this nunchuck in his last attempt. He's lining it up here to Gange. And just like that, makes the flying maneuver for the catch. With time to spare, kicks on through, leaving the crowd on edge here. 20 seconds. It's got to go. That was a lot of energy. Does he have the energy left in the tank for the big reach? No, he doesn't. But a big roar of appreciation from the crowd. Great run there from Grayson. Hard-fought battle there on the ring Deja Vu. Not many have athletes gotten through that one so far. A couple changes in the run order. Wyatt Herman standing by. Trains here at Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Wyatt Herman. Wyatt on the move right now. Kick it through the window here. Plays basketball. She has a tournament they're trying to get out to today. So he is a busy man this weekend. Obstacles to run, followed by a basketball tournament. 7 years of ninja experience. For the swing, drop down. We get in 1. Quick slide around, looking for the drop off the zip line. There it is. Kong vault up and over. Can we get this in 1? Yes, we can. No problem there. He feels the pressure of how much, oh my gosh, dropping down immediately, trying to link these swings. Can he stay straight enough for the toss to that nunchuck? Little off axis. Feet, not quite there, must have dabbed. Much on the drop down. Low swing makes it challenging. Wyatt, try number 2 coming up. A little more comfortable perhaps after giving it a good try on try number 1. Back into it here. He's trying to adjust his hand so he can get a little higher up. A smart move there. Hands up by the line. Giving at least another foot to maneuver. Swinging in. Hand on, but not quite able to make the grab. 1 minute to go. Can we get Deja Vu ring figured out? Trying to get the forearms to cooperate. This one takes a lot of energy out of the grip. Dropping back. Timing the swing just right. Not quite able to get the ring locked in. Nice try, Wyatt. Valiant effort out there. Up now, going to be Grace Lawrence. Grace ready to go. Grace building up that swing right now, coming out of the start platform. We are beginning our climb up with a turnaround on the catback. Grace working her way down. Hold on tight. There's the drop back. Good grab on to the overhead hold. Looking for the drop down. Good to go. Grace trains out of the Maximum Effort Training Studio. 4.5 years of experience. Watch out for that last pillar. Okay, but we're able to get that dismount down, locked in. Big fan of these hybrid style courses. Technical obstacles. Ooh, almost gets it. We are looking for the key locks here. No key rings. Twist and drop it down. And do the same thing here on this next one to make sure you've got the leverage, gets the swing through. Race, move it in quickly to this point with some time to spare. Now the up and around on the first attempt. That'll give her a lot of time here to operate this next A-frame. Up and down. Quick twist knee drive, able to figure it out. And the turnaround, not quite there. Needed a little bit more energy. Shake it out and try again. Quick up and over. Almost gets it. She can reset here. Shake out a little bit. With 15 seconds, she's going to have to move quick. Goes from the outside, gets a little bit more momentum into it. 10 seconds to go. And slipping a bit, the grip gives out. A great run from Grace Lawrence. Put her into second overall right now. As we're moving on to another athlete coming out of Canada. Trains up there at the Aspire Ninjas at Milton. But born in Kingston, Jamaica, Josiah Longman. Training since 2019. Working our way through the up and over. Little window shoot. Said he's a big fan of Chick-fil-A and wishes there were more in Canada. Well, enjoy your time while you can here. Some Chick-fil-A sandwiches here in Massachusetts. Josiah working his way back up, looking for the turnaround. Kick off that wall, needs to straighten out a little bit. A little frustrating when you think you're lined up, but need to take that swing to be safe. And look for that quick dismount here. You can see tough to get a fluid dismount off of that one. Kong vault goes into the head dive. Up and over, needs a little bit more pressure to pivot off that top block. And powers through that time, gets the landing. Zaya now on to the ring tech. Able to get that drop down, then chuck out. And we line up that swing. It's the ring out of its cradle. Oh, we got some promise and potential here. There's the grab. Josiah gets the dismount lined up, and there it is. Moving on down to the cliff line. This huge first pull. Big divider. Comes to the cliff tech. Know this reach. Try this one out before the weekend's done. This is a familiar pull, ultimate cliffhanger from the earlier seasons of A&W and out in Japan. Big pull up. A big toss across. Can we get it on the first attempt? The drop down. Not quite there. Hands popped off. A bit of a whiplash. Hopefully he's okay. Wind got knocked out of him a bit, perhaps. Check the time. 15 seconds. Saya fighting for it. Big pull. Not going to get it on try two. So far, Ole's have been the only athlete through the cliff line. Got a handful of competitors making it there, but not quite much further. Josiah, the first one to get that big reach in a little bit. Toss across. Still proving to be a big challenge. Nathan Smith. Ready to go. Quick, right out the gate. Started back. 7 years old, 14 years old now. Twice his life a ninja. Turnaround. Drop down causes it to swing a little bit. The pullback, smart move there, going for the static reach, but off axis on the swing a little bit. Making the adjustment for the drop. Made it to the top 20 overall at the WNL Worlds this past season. And up and through. Quick overhead grab. Floating on through that obstacle. Into the ring tech. Not quite able to get it. Bottomed out in the swing tech somewhere, or just didn't feel it in the grip. Whoop. Trying to get it dialed in, but not able to get it. Much on the swing. Locked in, but now we got to get the turnaround. Not time. But is the technique there? We're going to try to get the ring off of the hook from the looks of it. And hold on for the swing. The reach is not quite there, and that'll do it for Nathan's run. Nice try. Takes one look back at that nunchuck. Tough move. Haven't seen many athletes go for the big throw, the big turnaround. Mostly been taking the ring off of that hook again and going for the big swing out to it. Seems to have the most success. Kaylee Hepburn ready to go. Kaylee coming out of the Syracuse Ninja Barracks. 15 years old, 6 years of experience. Up and over. Window barrier we go. Trains in track and field events. Enjoys hurdles and the triple jump. A couple hurdles here we got to climb through. And back up we go. For the turnaround. Look for that drop down.
Oh,
Heels are hovering.
Jeez.
Right on the ledge. Good work. See that zip line. Going to slow him up a little bit, but not too much. The old key ring. He's got to twist quick. And pull back. Drop down. Trust that it's going to stay locked in. And this one just stays facing down. Smoothly and quickly to this point. It's going to put her into first overall. And we get the A-frames. Turned back around.
Yeah, no athletes through this one yet. This is tricky.
That's a forced move. Got to go all the way up and around, get it to face down, and do the turnaround. Backwards toss up to that UFO. Not quite there. Almost had it. Less than a minute to go. Just trying to figure out the best approach here. swing around. Pull up and in. Good grab that time. 30 seconds. Can we repeat that process one more time? Dropping in a little off axis. Not able to hold on. Grip is going to be tested here. Just a few seconds remaining. Out and around. And we get it with just a few seconds to go. Went for a last-ditch effort there. Not quite able to get it. But a great run from Kaylee Hepburn. Up now is going to be Matt Gerster. One of the hit squad Ninja Gym. Matt coming out of Cave Creek, Arizona. 17 years old, 6 years of experience. Way up and around. And gets the lean back locked in. And to find the leverage here for that next move. Gets it and drop down. Good landing there onto the dismount. Been working on his associate's degree in math, philosophy, and physics. He uses a little bit of math and physics here to figure out this course. And over, gets the dismount through. We try to figure out this ring, swing, deja vu. That one locked in. Just trying to steady his swing here. Doesn't want it to get too out of control. Patient with it. Throws, but loses the grip. Had his hands on it for a second. Try again. Minute 15 remaining. She's really trying to wait it out. Trying not to let that swing take too much energy. How tough it is to get your swing built up when you're trying to dodge the pads underneath, and almost gets it with the reach out to it. He'll have about 35 seconds left after the reset time takes place. Third and final try, 30 seconds. Matt trying to fight the swing tech. It's a frustrating position to be in. Third and final try. He's lining up for a big move here. But the grip just gives out, and that'll do it for Matt Gerster. Great attempt, valiant effort. Next going to be Zane Salem.
Bray, Angela.
Zane should be coming up to the platform here in a second. After this runner, we'll take a quick little commercial break. Give our staff some time to refresh, swap out some batteries, and keep moving magic going. Zane Salem, out of the Ninja Lab. Ready to go. Trains ninja, wrestler, taekwondo, and musician. Get into combat sports. Get into being a creative. Working our way up and over. Looking for a big skip here. And this man going wild. He just went for a launch off of the angle. Wanted to try to bypass a little bit of the lean back. You know, he's going to try to find a skip somewhere. You'll see some crazy stuff from time to time. These athletes try to outthink the course sometimes. Looking for the kick out and drop down. Nice work, Zane. Around we go through the zip line, back on down, and now the Kong vault. Quick trampoline bounce up and over, bear hug overhead. Nice work. Big swing here. You got a couple different hooks you can try to utilize, but you need to get that one ring onto that furthest hook to drop down that nunchuck. Zane trying to figure out the swing tech. Trying to be patient here. Drops down and gets ripped off with a ring. It's tough when you try to build up that momentum and then the amount of power when that ring catches on the strap. Have to maintain the grip, and we'll try it again to really force it forwards, tighten out that line. And we're looking strong here, but the other hand couldn't quite follow through. Zane, you get one last chance. Got about 30 seconds to go. Third and final try. Time ticks away. Up and in, final attempt. Nice try. That'll do it for Zane Salem.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home. Built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, ninja strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Getting ready to get our next athlete up onto the starting platform.
Get ready to go. Bray Angela Mandich-Sinasac standing by. 4 years of experience, 16 years old. Another athlete coming out of Canada. World champ and Canadian champ in her leagues out there. Big swing through. And moving quick here right out of the gate. Knows how important it is to try to get through these early obstacles quickly to increase that position on the leaderboard. Bring back, lock that in. Climb it back up. Take an extra swing if need be. Drop it down and now go for that zip line. And around. One more swing back should be all she needs. Bray on to the ring tech here. Good work. Key locks locked in. Drop it in, gets the dismount down, clean to this point, and quick to this point. Minute 6. All it took as we try to get the turnarounds on the A-frames. But a couple tries, don't quite get it. Might want to take a reset. The grip get back in the hands. That's exactly what she's going to do. She has to turn the A-frame all the way around. Gets it on the first attempt that time, and the turnaround here. Careful on the UFO. Repeat that process one more time. That's what makes this obstacle tough. Oh! Got the turnaround.
Yeah, but unlike the first one, doesn't have a stopper here. Got to control it.
Oh my goodness.
She's doing a really good job right now.
Big pull! Not quite. Dude, that is a wildly difficult technique you have to have under control. takes a lot of air awareness and control of your momentum. Bray's going to have about 30 seconds to try to get this one figured out. Oh, but the grip gives out. One last chance. Only about 10 seconds to go. So just be a little extra experience for potential later rounds, as that is going to be it for the time. A great run, quick to that point. In a strong position for now. Great job, Bray. Coming up now, Maxwell Ackley. Out of New York. Big fan of retro video games, indie games, bit of a disc golfer, chess, and trains a bit with the kendama. He knows that skill toy. That's one that you see a handful of ninjas train with. Will Slaughter, one of the highest skill level athletes with the kendama out there. See him at some point throughout the day, but right now all eyes on Maxwell Ackley. We're swinging our way through the window and finding our climb up for the turnaround. I guess that was okay with the hands on the. No, I think we're good going on through. So, quick move there from Maxwell to get across through the turnaround. Making our way up and around, rocking the Jackson Erdos T-shirt, showing some support to the other athletes. Good swing through there on the overhead bar grab. Now the tricky ring tech here on the deja vu move. Going for the boot scoot maneuver. Has to get the ring back on the hook to unlock the nunchuck. And try number 2 coming up. More control here to start things off on the rings. Skyhook moves aren't the easiest when you just have that one pivot point and you don't have much control over that swing. Ooh, he's got to go back. Not quite there. One last chance. Try to find that rhythm here. Big backswing, needs to be able to pull on the apex. Going a little Spider-Man hang for a second, but Maxwell not quite able to dial it in. Nice try. All right, up now, Heather Sweeney. Heather coming out of the Surge Ninja Hopkinton gym. Big fan of flying bar and skyhook type obstacles. Had a little bit of that in this course at some point later portions, but right now got to get up and over. Fighting our way through the turnaround here on the cat grab descent. She's made it to the World Finals at both the WNL and UNAA last handful of years. But into the NSC scene. We're working our way through the pillars. Dodge out to the left and right. Nice grab onto that final ring. Also trains out of the Ultimate Obstacles gym. Big leap. Look out. Not quite able to get on the first try. Reset team jumping into action right away. Has to be able to twist mid-air. See, he's trying to mimic that motion. Not quite there. It's a quick move. See, she's trying to figure out the hand placements from a higher position on the bars, a little further away. Not quite there. Had it hanging for a second. Just lost the grip. It's a tough move when you got to drop down and hold on. Don't quite know when that grip is going to be activated. Got to over grip almost the entire time. Another athlete coming out of the Surge Ninja Hopkinton location. Jackson Cafazo. Coaches at the gym. Also competes through the NENA League. Competes in the WNL as well. 6 years of experience. Got 6 years of experience as a ninja, but 7 years experience as a foster parent for a bunch of cats. Said he has been fostering kittens for the past 7 years. I need to talk to this man because I've been on the hunt for a cat at the house for a long time, trying to get one a little nicer than the one you got, Mr. DeGangi. We'll talk about that in the break, but Jackson moving through quick here on the out and about. Talking about cat grabs, and here we go with the turnaround.
Arby's just a little misunderstood is all.
Yeah, say so. Through, dropping in. Good landing there. In the top 10 for the WNL World Finals the last 2 years. Made it third place at the UNAA Finals. Got a lot of experience. See how it plays out here on the drop down. Gets that nunchuck unlocked. Couple swings, off axis a bit. Bellion, look out.
Yeah, he's really off axis coming off of that sky hook. It's going to be really tough to save here. Maybe he can try to get back to the hook.
Yeah, not much. He's being patient. One, then two, and gets on through Jackson Cafazo. Excellent job. Go from like 8th place to 2nd, just getting through that obstacle alone into the cliff line. Big pull coming up, big first challenge here. And now the turnaround. Big drop. Hold. Ooh, not going to get on dry one. Really got to brace for impact on the drop. Got about a minute to go. Oof, looking down at the cuticles. Sure the fingernails are still attached. It's the single arm pull once again, and now the turnaround. Big throw for try 2. Peels off again. I mean, the only thing you can do here to try to make this happen is you got to swing into it maybe with a little bit more power. You want to catch a little higher so you have time to put the brakes on. 15 seconds. He's got to be quick. But the swing power, not quite there. We're going to take a quick commercial. Great run from Jackson.
But you struggle with knowing what to train, or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time. Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
All right, now Ethan Eccles moving through smoothly here. Coming out of the Warrior Factory Syracuse. 3.5 years of experience. We'll find our way through. Turn around and drop it on back, lock in that wall. Big fan of cliff jumping. No problem with heights here. Working our way across. And up and over, good grab there, quick leapfrog. And back on to the deja vu, gets that ring locked in quickly, but the swing tech, you're trying to dial it down. Ooh, come on, figure it out. Off axis a little bit. Trying to wait for it to get swung back around, but not quite there. Took second place overall at the Season 10 All-Stars for the WNL. Third overall for the 9 Midwest Regionals. Quick moves here again. Technically sound, able to get this 2 times in a row. Trying to dial in the swing just right. Wants the ring off of the hook to give himself a little bit more swing power. Trying to stay balled up here, avoid the padding. Not quite working out for him. One last chance. Final chance for Ethan. Taking a couple extra breaths here to make sure we're good and recovered with 40 seconds to go. Misses on the hook on that final attempt. Great try. Up now is going to be Lauren Murphy. Coming out of the Ascend Obstacle Training Gym. We'll be heading up that way for a qualifier this season at our sectionals there. The NSC Youth. Swing on through the window. As Lauren has her school record for the 100-meter hurdles. Fast. Running 100 meters. Fast we can get through some of these obstacles. Quick descent. Gotta work our way back up. Good catch here coming up. There we go. And a quick dismount through. Lauren moving on. Here are coaches, Lucas, giving an encouragement from the sidelines. Getting ready for the key locks here. For the key frame, turn sideways, a little far off to the side. That key to be right in line with where it has to hang from. Can't overshoot it. parents watching. Background, not quite there on try number 2. One more try. One to lift and twist and place that hook right back down. Almost want to twist it. She's twisting it outwards away. Goes for the twist on the inside that time. Keeping it along the pillar. That not going to let it overshoot to the side, but not quite able to hold on. Nice try, Lauren Murphy. Lucas Davis. Ready to go, coming out of the Ninja Lab. Albany, New York. From Albany, New York. I grew up in Albany, Georgia. A few boys from the Benny. That's it. Lucas making his way up. Back down, looking for the out and around. To be a little bit of a shortcut we're seeing more athletes take on the pillar. And gets the drop down through. Nice job, Lucas. 15 years old, 7 years of experience. And he likes to go fast. He's pretty quick here. Sub-minute to this point. Big Kong vault up and over. Good grab on the overhead hold. Now on to the ring swings. Doesn't get on that first attempt. Big fan of fast cars and trying to speed run various video games. Can't quite speed run this obstacle here. Pretty technical. Get the nunchuck to drop down. Trying to line himself up with a grab is the next big challenge. Dropping in. Now keeping the feet away from the padding down low. Lining up, but not quite feeling it here. One last chance. This one's not easy. The fact that you can't fully kick your legs out on the swing through increases the difficulty here by quite a bit. Oof, ring pops off rather sudden. Okay. Goes right back to the start instead. May be able to reset fully, but I don't think once it drop down, knows time is going to start to be a factor. As he gives it another try, and that'll do it for Lucas. Nice try. All right, folks. Bradford Mello, another athlete coming out of the Vitality location. Ready to go. 8 years of experience, 14 years old. Placed third at the Youth NSC back in 2023. Working on. Climbing our way through. Bradford climbing on back up for that hold, drop it down. Also a cross-country runner. So that's a lot of distance to put in. Tries to get this run up here for the up and over. No problem on the quick Kong vault. But this right here has been the crux obstacle for a majority of the athletes today. Quick deja vu style obstacle. First big move. tough to get it just right, and then after you do, you got to wonder, is your swing lined up the way you want it? Haven't seen anybody go for the straight lache from the ring where it's hooked currently to the nunchuck. It's always been a swing out and back up to it. Fighting, but not quite able to figure out the timing. Just about a minute remaining. Taking a little extra time to collect himself. Gets it locked in. Can we go right to it? He's trying to be quicker with it. Bradford going to the top of the ring. Going to try to give himself a little more swing room. Plenty of time to go, but not much energy remaining. And with that, and Bradford's run. Nice
From the
try.
secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
All right, we're back, folks. Here we go. Another athlete coming out of surge.
8, I believe.
Ninja
Hunter.
Hopkins. Samantha Sweeney, 17 years old. Enjoys science and traveling around. Done well previous seasons of the WNL championships. Second place at her regionals. Working our way through, gonna drop down, hold on tight. 5 years of experience, and we're looking for the turnaround now. Big drop down, hold on tight. Higher you are, a little easier to reach, but makes the drop down a little more aggressive. Thread the needle through the zip line. Swing down, dismount. You're standing by. Or the quick turnaround on the keys. Lock them in. Not quite out. Now the team jumps back into action to get things reset. And the grip technique there. Grip is just getting ripped out of her hands there. A little more bend in the arms as you brace for the catch. Third try. Makes the hold, don't swing too much. Last key here. Samantha's off axis a little bit, wants to straighten out for the dismount. Not sure. I think we are not going to count that one. Not quite fully forward of the plane for the platform. Fortunate it popped out. It needed to be more controlled on the dismounts there, so Samantha's done for her run. Nice try. Up now, coming out of the Stanford Ninja Academy, Quincy Heilmann. Quincy's got 4 years of experience. Tom Alberti, Joe Moravsky, Will Slager, some of his coaches. Got a 13-foot Lachey PR. Picking up a 16.5-foot warped wall. Made it to stage 3 a handful of times at Worlds. Working our way around the wall and back down. Right back up we go. Swinging down, nice landing, a little bit of a slip, but we're okay. Zip line time, turning through. Nice work on the Kong vault tech. Quick transition across that one. Back into the big divide. Can we get this launched just right? So far, so good. Quincy needs to get the swing under control. Or moving on to the nunchuck. Trying to get this lined up just right. Not quite there yet. Fighting for it. Ooh, we got a lot of swing tech here. We got a lot of power. But he's just off axis by a hair. Going for it. Hand outstretched. Not quite able to hold on. Took a lot of swings there. That might have taxed his grip a good bit. Quincy not taking a long time to recover. Wants to get right back to it. Not going to get the catch on the ring hook. Going to have to try one last time. Final attempt. Wait, the swing back gets that hook to unlock that nunchuck, but the swing is all over the place. Trying to dial it back in. There we go. Good patience here. Might have been able to figure out the timing. But the drop down again just puts him off axis by a little bit, and that'll do it. Quincy Heilmann, nice try. The Deja Vu ring combo continuing to be the stopping point for many athletes. Bryce Hopkins standing by. Getting some final clarifications out there. Bryce Hopkins coming out of Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. 15 years old, 7 years of experience. Hoping to become a pilot one day. And a black belt in karate. Made it to the WNL Worlds Finals. Made it to this Premier Series Finals. So, we'll burst in some other divisions. The dipper kind of goes down the track on its own over there. The rig starting to get a lot of impact up there from some of these athletes as they put a lot of energy into their runs. Bryce making his way down the line, staying in control so far. Good swing through off the Kong vault combo. And now, can we figure out the Deja Vu? Not going to get on this first attempt. Slightly off to the side. Get some extra time here to recover. Pings off the backside of that hook and not going to get it on try 2. Slightly off axis, trying to go for the forward swing tech. We've seen some go for more of a boot scoot reverse style throw. The fact that that line needs to maintain tension the entire time and knowing when to throw it around to that hook again has been the make or break moment for a lot of athletes. Bryce Hopkins, third and final attempt. And twisting around, but not able to pull quick enough to find the timing on the deja vu ring combo. Nice try, Bryce. Got a handful more runners to go in this wave. Sarah Korn coming out of New York Ninja Academy. Sarah, 16 years old, 4 years of experience in the world of ninja. Previously was a competitive gymnast for 6 years. Also skis for her school and plays the piano. Big swing through, no problem getting through the window or climbing on up. Or the roundabout, up and over we go. Climbing over. Right back down. Bit of a complicated contraption. Get things going as we are falling forwards, keeping the feet up. We are A-OK. Sarah Korn moving on. Bob and weave up to the side. Are dropping away down into key rings. Quick twist on this first one. Get it lock into place, not going to get it. She had it in the right position, but the grip has to be ready. Hold on tight. Try number 2 for Sarah. Look out, almost had it. She's got the right idea. She'll be able to get it this third time. Wants the swing to be straight underneath, not off to the side. Third and final try for Sarah. There we go, but backswing, don't be too aggressive with it. Good swing back, don't shortchange the swing and dismounting forwards. So the stepping forwards will be a fall on the next obstacle, but that's okay. You didn't want to shortchange that dismount. A-frame time. Figure this one out is tricky. A little bit of a kick through. And careful, she's a little forward on that drop down, but she was quick across. Can we get the turnaround and be in control here? Trying to move quick, but not going to get it, and that will do it for her run. Great try from Sarah. Just enough time to get a little bit more practice on the swing across.
To who?
Yo, 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 it's Noah. What's up, guys? Special birthday shout out for Nolan LaJoy. That's my boy. Happy birthday. Peace out.
All right, up now, Jake Alexander. Jake swinging on through the window before climbing back up as Mr. Munier making his way back up to his perch in the rafters. Jake going for a little bit of a awkward approach here on the roundabout cat grab climb. Jake plays a bit of soccer, but mostly passionate about ninja. Drop down, nice landing. And gets the swing through. And said his fun fact here, DeGanji, he is the exact opposite of you when it comes to dietary concerns. He doesn't eat vegetables at all.
On a carnivore diet.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, right now, trying to find the ring swing tech here. We are looking for the timing. Come on, Jake. Drop down. Needs to be spot on. Gets the turn, but not able to get the swing lined up just right. Gets the ring off and looking for that hopping hook. Steadying his swing a little bit more before building up that power. Or the throw.
Come on, Jake. Getting a little crooked.
Not quite there.
Yeah, you could tell he was just getting a little crooked there. It's so tough. These athletes trying to stay straight with that swing.
It's rough, man. When you're in those, you don't have much room to maneuver. And it just couldn't quite figure it out. Nice try, Jake. Quick to that point, but again, man, this is a huge ninja killer today. Next athlete getting ready to go, Anthony Alves. Coming out of Surge Ninja Hopkinton. Anthony, 18 years old. Going to trade school for carpentry. Only been competing in ninja comps for about a year. Coaches out of Surge right now.
Oh, that's a good pop down strat.
Had a good momentum sliding into it.
It was nice because he did it on the backswing, which sent him right around the board. That looked really clean.
A bit more. Gets the dismount. We're good. Got a skateboarding background as well. One of the old school ninjas. Big in the skateboarding scene with old Jake Murray. Not
Put
quite.
Your feet on the box too much.
Hands only on the top. You can go in the Kong vault style, but try to just plyo across the whole thing. There we go.
Yeah, you got to wonder sometimes if the athletes do it on their second attempt and they were like, why didn't I just do that the first? It wasn't that hard.
Kind of kicking themselves sometimes. Hold on tight. My goodness, just kind of naturally able to salvage it.
I'm so glad that ring was on a strap. Oh, man.
That would have been a peel out of the century. Let's see. It might have actually helped him. He is off axis by a good bit.
Got to be patient here. It's going to take extra energy, but needs to line himself up.
He went for it, but not quite there. Grab a little chalk here off to the side.
Yeah. Bucket of Chalk, shout out. Official chalk sponsor, the NSC.
Keeping that trend going. Long time supporters of the NSC. Bucket of Chalk definitely helps a lot in these high pressure situations.
Oh,
Yeah.
again!
Good grief, that's
I'm so glad it's on a strap.
That tech is pretty gnarly, but I don't think it's quite working out for him.
Yeah, the problem with the way that he's dropping down with the ring is that the strap kills all the momentum, and he's got to basically start from nothing. We'll see if he can time this better, potentially.
Not quite, yeah, and just grip just starting to give out. Great try, though, from Anthony Alves.
Down to the last few runners here of Wave 1.
Vivienne Serafini standing by. Trains out of the Ascend Ninja Gym. Up and through the window we go. 13 years old, 6 years of experience, gymnastics background, writing and drawing, some of her other hobbies. Work our way around the cat grab. First place in FINA for speed and endurance back in the 2022 seasons. Wants a little bit more swing before going for that dismount. Here, Roukous giving her the encouragement from the sidelines. And the rest of the Ascend team, they travel a lot for these comps together as a team. We're looking for the turn here on the key rings. And next one up, pull it back. And we're out of there.
Oh.
Sticking the landing, not taking a fall quite yet.
Wow, looking really clean, real strong to this point.
No, a little overshot on the way back. At least it was a quick drop down, doesn't burn a lot of energy. Have the opportunity to recover a little bit more. Try again. Kick up, twist around, almost like you're doing a face-off. And trying again here. Up and down. Up and around, controlling it. Can we get the big pull backwards?
Oh.
No! We were right there. Oh, no. That whole UFO came off the carabiner. I think it's yep, that needs to be locked in. My goodness, I'm glad that didn't happen when she was on there fully. Let's see what the play call is going to be.
She's going to get some time here, back up on the starting platform. She's got her last attempt.
Giving her a chance to catch her breath and do some checks out there. See what the play is going to be. So I think it was the fact that the D-Link might not have been fully closed. So it's force function. See what the call is going to be as Jordan's walking over. Well, we'll see what the ruling is out on the floor, what it's going to be. It's something you don't ever want to see happen. So we'll see what the ruling's going to be as they take a look at that obstacle for a little bit. Angie is making his way out onto the floor. Thanks, everybody, for hanging with us. We are almost through Wave 1 if you're looking along the run order. That was Vivienne Serafini. We have 4 more runners to go. James McGrath is on the list, but I don't think he made it out here, unfortunately. No James this time around. Saw him out at the Life Force qualifier last year. We are waiting last couple of runners to go. Wave 2 will be starting up here in a bit. We're a little behind on time, but we'll get going here as soon as they get their opportunity to come in, get a rule walkthrough, and we'll cut the stream and we'll come back for Wave 2 in a bit. Just a handful of runners to go still as they make some final adjustments out there on the course. Make sure we're good to go. Almost ready, folks. Don't forget, check out the Patreon if you're interested in supporting some more and you're trying to build a NSC fantasy team. We're doing the fantasy league this year. Right now, looks like Xander from Big Time Ninja, Xander Slager, ready to go. Swinging through the window. Climbing our way up onto the cat grab. Xander, black belt in Taekwondo. Almost 16 years old. 3 years of ninja experience. Dropping down. Climbing right back up. Competing at the WNL and the UNAA World Finals a handful of times. Last 2 years. Trying to make our way into the NSC scene as we swivel our way through. Zip line into the Kong, overhead grab. Let's see what we got. Big bounce up, leapfrog around, gets the dismount down. Nice job. Into the deja vu. Not quite there, just off axis by a little bit. And getting the swing lined up just right here. Can we get it onto that hook for the drop down? Yes, we can. Xander trying to steady his swing here. And we are looking for the big turn and throw, possibly lined up just enough for it. Can we get the reach? Not quite. Nice try, nice try. Shout out to Xander. You know, some of these athletes roll with a lot of teams out there, a lot of teams traveling together. I know Big Time's having the comp weekend of their own. Doing FINA and UNAA doubleheader out there. Xander braving the field out here. Loses the hat on the backswing. Now that is going to do it for Xander's tries out there on the course. Anna Edwards coming up now. standing by. Coming out of the Next Level Ninja Gym. All chalked up, ready to go. Rocking the rock tape onto the knee. Little prevention, injury prevention there. Staying taped up. 20 years old, 11 years of experience. Says she can hang on a bar forever. Competes in powerlifting. Also trains and has a few horses. And was in gymnastics originally. Started back when she was only 5. We're dropping her way through. So a lot of experience. We're working our way around to the zip line. Made it in the top 5 back in the this season of the WNL Worlds back in 2025, just earlier this summer. Anna not quite able to get the first move on the twisting key lock. Twist and go. She's twisting it. Unfortunately, when you're twisting it away from the bar, it's going to more than likely go up and over that little catch there. So maybe she'll want to twist inwards, but again, up and out. Not quite able to get the key locks locked in. Nice try from Anna Edwards. And I believe we're down to our final runner of the wave. Carter hopping. Carter hopping into action. Coming out of Surge Ninja. Track and field background along with snowboarding. 20 years old, 4 years of experience. Currently head coach for Surge. Took second place in the adult division back in 2023 for the regionals for the WNL. Head coach ready to show out up here. Carter swinging on through the window. Can we see any more success beyond the Deja Vu ring contraption? Carter right now trying to find that locked position. Quick cat climb up, almost dismounting. Wants to be sure about that forward momentum. The little bungee bounce doesn't quite give you that distance required for the dismount. Good swing dismount there off of the zip line. Quick leapfrog up and over. And here we go, quickly to this point, extremely fast to this point, puts him in 6th right now. This being the huge cutoff for the field, the open division. Carter looking for the swing to be straight on. Looking for the grab onto the nunchuck, hold on tight. And dropping down. Carter showing us a little ray of hope here at the end of Wave 1. One of the few to get through. The Deja Vu as Carter looking for the grip now to be tested on the cliffhanger line. Big sideways throw for the first move, up and around we go. Twisting around for the turn around, drop down. Big toss and a big flop. Oof, big backdrop there. Got one more athlete after this and we'll be wrapped up. But Carter trying to fight through this cliff line. We've only seen one athlete get through this. Way back towards the earlier portion of the day. Carter looking for the toss now. Not quite. Lands on the feet, starting to feel it in the hands a little bit. Looking down. Might be starting to peel a bit. And third and final try with a few seconds remaining. That is it for Carter Hopping. Nice try. Great job getting through the Deja Vu ring obstacle. That's been the one that's been the huge cutoff for many athletes. Got 130 total today. And Vivienne Serafini back up. Last runner of wave 1. Vivienne getting that rerun. The obstacle malfunction. Representing the Ascend Ninja Gym, getting ready to go. Volleyball background. 6 years of experience. Also gymnastics background as we go for the lower portion. Not taking the full climb over. We're going to save a little time there. This is a rerun, so we've got a little experience on these obstacles, but you are a little more taxed from your earlier run. Able to recover a little bit. Of course, the NSC format, you're running multiple courses throughout the weekend anyway. Want to be able to get through more courses than you really typically doing on a ninja competition. Up and in. That's the point we got to last time. Smoothly to this point. Has to control. There's no locking mechanism there. We get on to the UFO overhead. Just needs to dismount. And there we go. So now she picks up the time that she would have had at the remaining from the first round, from her first run. Hold on. Your propeller's going to throw her around, and she almost gets through, but that will do it. Vivienne and Serafini, the first to get through the A-frame rotations. And that'll be it. We'll adjust for her rerun time. And that's going to do it for Wave 1, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and grab you a snack, grab you a drink, come right back. We'll bring you back in the live stream in just a bit for Wave 2. For more of the open round to determine who's moving into the speed round here in day 1. Follow along at ninjasportnetwork.com. And while you're there, sign up for our Patreon to make you a fantasy league for the season. Better get it in now. Follow along from the start. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We'll be back. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk.
Yeah, leaderboard's brought to you by Bucket of Chalk. Ole, our international competitor, sitting in first place right now. Carter Hopping, you just saw close down the wave, sitting in second, and Jackson Cafazzo are your top 3 right now. Let's go ahead and pull up the women's leaderboard. See where things stand. Slight scoring adjustment needed for the women's leaderboard. We just saw Vivienne Serafini get her rerun, and she will just have a time adjustment there, so we will get that adjusted. But here is a look. She is still sitting in first place. Bray, Angela sitting in second. Kaylee Hepburn are going to be your top 3. Remember, the top 20 athletes here will move on to the prelim speed round. Top 40 open athletes. It's a percentage of who signs up. There is the breakdown. So that's going to do it here for the stream. We're going to see you guys in just a little bit. We'll be back for Wave 2 coming up. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support. And Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out.